Columbus Circle is a very important place in New York. When you measure distance from New York, you actually measure it from Columbus. So if it's thousands of miles to somewhere else in the world, you measure it right from Columbus Circle. So it's the real center place of New York. This building itself has existed since 1964. It was built as a museum, then it closed and became a number of other activities and purposes. It was then empty for many, many years, and the city said, we want to do something with this building. So we were invited, as well as other institutions, to bring in a proposal or bring up a proposal about what could be done with this space. We proposed a 12-story museum, and we were selected by the city. We chose the architect Brad Clopefield, the American architect, to help reinvigorate this building. It was a very old building with no windows, no light. He's opened it up completely with cuts through the floors, cuts through the exterior space on a horizontal and vertical plane. And so we were chosen to really bring new life to this building, bringing light in, views out, and people to the museum as well. We've had, since opening in late September, nearly 250,000 people here. Second Lives, the exhibition, is a very important exhibition for the museum. We were founded as the American Craft Museum 52 years ago, so we've always had this very strong international craft basis. And yet over the years, craft has really changed. The definition of craft has changed, and the definition of design and contemporary art has changed. To reflect that change, we changed our name 7 years ago to the Museum of Arts and Design. And so we felt it was important to have programming that reflected this blurring of lines between craft, design, contemporary art. The Second Lives exhibition is a perfect example of artists who are considered both craftspeople, artists who are considered designers, and artists who are considered contemporary artists, all living together in very much the same space, working with the same processes, working with very similar materials in a lot of cases. And so it was a perfect exhibition for our audience to come to appreciate us and our new mission, really our new focus in this new location. These are artists who are working with materials, everyday found objects. Everything has been created in the last 10 years, and a lot of these works were commissioned for the museum. And it really shows artists' concern with the environment, the sustainable nature of art, the issues surrounding art. A lot of the issues deal with war or design or sustainability, so there are a lot of current issues in the artwork up there, and it really is reflective of what's going on in our environment and our world today. The goal of the museum really is, when you go to most museums in the world, you go and look at a great work of art on the wall, and museums as a whole don't do a great job about revealing that creative process. What was the artist thinking? How were they, what was their motivation? What were the materials they were using? What was their process? So really the Museum of Arts and Design is not about showing the finished product, it's about showing the process and exposing that process. So anything we can do to expose our audiences and give them an understanding, a greater understanding of the creative process, really we think benefits everyone. So when you go to the open studios, it really is the only place in New York where you can go talk to the artists about what they're doing with their particular works, what they were thinking, what the process is, and it really gives them a greater, the audiences a greater understanding when they go down into the galleries of what the art is they're looking at. Similarly, the cell phone, the blogs, the teacher activities, these are all about taking the museum experience. We do a great job in the museum community in creating a great experience between inside our four walls. We don't do such a great job taking that experience out to other audiences, and really that's what we're trying to do. Take that great art experience you have here, that great learning experience, that enjoyment on many, many levels, and taking that out beyond the museum. And really through technology and our education programs and our school programs, we really have made a great effort to do that.